Good morning on this well, let's just say it's a fresh day out there. Uh, Cold, but there we are. It's dry. It's been a lovely weekend, but it's certainly been cold. Just be careful going out. Don't go try and not fall down. Take your time. Um, Might have go out with my stick with the dog in the morning, so that's the most important. Now, I hope everybody's all right. This is a bit of winter. That's what it's all about. And anyhow, just take care. That's all I say. Just take care. Now, got birthdays today. A special one today for from Phil's famous pastors down there, daughter Nina. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday today, Nina. And I hope you have a day off. Enjoy yourself. And then tomorrow, another dear friend of ours, is her birthday. Is Deborah Wood. So happy birthday to you, Deborah, as well. Tomorrow. Now, on St Andrew's Church in Redruth on Thursday night is a concert, and it's on behalf of Camborne Old Cornwall and Redruth Old Cornwall. Both of them got together to celebrate 100 years of of their Old Cornwall societies, inauguration. So what a fantastic! So Thursday night up St Andrews, Redruth, starting from 7:30. So I look forward to going to that. Anyhow, as I said, I think that's it on that bit there. Now I'm going to do one year day called Lizzie Ann's Shop, Herbert Lane. Lizzie Ann kept a little general shop next door to the cobbler's. Here everything was sold, from a red herring to a nightcap. Rows of bottles lined the shelves with Kruger's whiskey, licorice ladders, aniseed bowls, black and white peppermints, and all kinds of tinned sweets. The shop had a very small window, lit in the winter evenings with a hanging oil lamp, and the bottom part of the door had a bell on a coil spring that rang for several minutes when the door was opened quickly. The children used to open it very slowly, and if it did not ring, then if Lizzie Ann was in the kitchen, they helped themselves and crept out. Lizzie Ann was married to John Paul. He was glad to have a home, and she said he was handy to lift the heavy boxes, and that was all she wanted him for. Sometimes Lizzie Ann would go to her sister's down Puggers and leave John Paul to look after the shop. Now, John Paul was slow on the uptake, and if two customers came in at the same time, it was too much for him. One day he was left alone, and in came Martha Jane. She knew Lizzie Ann had gone because she saw her going down the road. "Hello, John Paul, where's Missus?" she asked. "Oh, gone," said he, "and I got to get my own dinner, clean the slab, tend the fowls, and look after the shop." "What do we want? Can he come in, Mara?" "No," she replied. "I only want to give me a shilling for two sixpenny bits." "Here you are, and don't tell nobody Lizzie's gone away." She put the two sixpenny pieces on the counter and was walking out. She had reached the door and it opened when John Paul shouted to her, "Here, you've been and left your change on the counter." "Eh, so I have," she said, picked up the sixpenny pieces and walked out. "Some people don't know enough to last them overnight," he said, after she had closed the door. "I hope nobody more will come in for the day." He had just got to the kitchen when the bell rang again. A stranger stood in the shop. "Can you please tell me the time of the bus service?" "No," said John Paul. "It to go when it's ready, if it is going, and the next one is just gone." "Thank you," replied the stranger as he banged the door. "I'll go and see about dinner. Now, let's see now. I got bring in some teddies, cut up some firewood. I wonder where she to keep the frying pan. Under the spence, I suppose. There goes the bell again. What do you want? Don't you know 'tis early closing, boy John Henry? Please, I want a cake of black lead, a pot of apple jam, and a pound of red apples to go on the whatnot." John Paul got the things together, made up the price, and held out his hand for the money. "Father will pay when he come back." "Where's he gone?" asked John Paul. "Oh, he's gone Africa day." John Henry picked up the goods and bolted. "Shan't see again for some spur." "Well, I can smell something burning. 'Tis my dinner, I know 'tis." Just as he pulled the frying pan over the fire, the bell was ringing again. "How didn't I bolt the door? I'm starving," said John Paul, wiping his hands. The next customer was a little girl holding a note in her hand. Taking the note, he put on his glasses and read, Please send my goods day instead of Mara, as my wife's mother is coming to stay. P.S. Do you sell rat poison? Bill Jacob. Tell father I'll see what I can do after dinner. That will be tomorrow, 'cause I shan't have any today. He bolted the door after the girl had gone. Now take care. Thanks now.